there, this is Carrie with the Sammons fam. We are a down-to-earth family from Central Ohio. We both left our traditional careers several years ago and decided to say yes to a more organic way of living with our kiddos. We have loved journeying through life with a different rhythm. For our vocation, we work together sharing the gift of natural wellness. And whenever it seems like God is opening up the door for us to join Him on a grand adventure, we say yes. This is our joyful journey.
Hey everyone, it is the whole Sammons family here with you for episode 5. We're coming to you live from our backyard in New Albany, Ohio. And we thought it would be really fun on this Friday night to do a Madagascar trivia night. So most people don't even know where Madagascar is on the map, much less lots of statistics about Madagascar. So we've been reading up on books that we got from the library and watching fun documentaries and videos. And so our family has picked some of their favorite factoids that they've learned that they want to share with the group of you. And feel free, you can chime in and say hello, give us our thumbs up if you can see us and hear us, and also you can ask questions. We can make this interactive if you want to. So Maddie, you want to go first? Okay, so she's going to tell you a little bit more about Madagascar. Here's the shape of Madagascar. If you've never really paid attention, it's right off the coast of Africa. This is the Africa and the Mozambique Channel that separates it. So what's some cool little statistics about that, girlfriend?
So Madagascar is the fourth largest island in the world. And the 3 other islands that are bigger than it are Borneo, Greenland, and New Guinea.
Yes.
And Madagascar is the size of Texas, and it has as many people as Texas.
It's about how many people? Do you guys remember?
Remember, it's like 25
million.
Million. About 25 million, give or take.
That's more than most people think.
Yeah, so it's big. It's a big island with a lot of people. So we're hoping to bring some representation. We're like wanting Madagascar to represent, right? All right, who wants to go next? Emily, why don't you share some of your fun statistics about what you've been learning?
The most popular animals are a fuchsia, a chameleon, and a lemur.
I hope you guys heard that. She was telling you some of the most popular animals on the island. Do you want to show them this picture that you picked out? Mm-hmm. Okay. What is that, Emily? This is
lemur?
Yeah. Do you know what kind of type of lemur this is?
No.
That you can tell
Ringtail.
if you look at its tail. Yeah, say that.
It is ringtail.
It's a ringtail lemur. And why did you wanted to show them this picture?
Because I like the babies.
Isn't that sweet? So Connor had another really cool statistic that had to do with animals. Connor, what do you want to share?
So did you know there's actually 80 different types of snakes in Madagascar, but not one of them would harm you? That is a cool thing. And we just found a snake right where we are back in our backyard when we were eating, and Dad was setting up the grill, and we found a snake underneath the grill, and it shed its skin. This is its skin. And this
feels like trash.
It feels like dog. But it feels like plastic. It feels like plastic.
It feels like trash.
So are you guys nervous about seeing snakes in Madagascar or not?
No.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
are? Really, what are the most common kind of snakes to find in Madagascar? What kind are they? Do you remember?
I forget.
Boa constrictor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
boa constrictor.
And there is only one type of venomous snake, and it's a water snake, and it will just swim away from you.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother people at all.
Yeah, so that's cool. beautiful when we're
I'm
hiking
not
around.
afraid of every snake. Even that snake that was under my grill.
No.
If you saw a video of that scene, I was the one furthest away from it.
Yeah, you're like,
All right, Gary, what do you want to share?
So here's what I want to share. 90% of the plants and animals, 90% of the plants and animals found on the island of Madagascar are found nowhere else. And if you don't believe us, we just looked it up, and here's the even more detailed statistics. 89% of all plants in Madagascar are nowhere else. 92% of all reptiles are found nowhere else. And 95% of all mammals are found nowhere else. So pretty much when you walk around, if you see something, you say, wow, I wouldn't see that animal or that plant anywhere else for most everything you see. Pretty fascinating. It's kind of like the Galapagos Islands in that way.
And they're friendly. I think it's like the cool, the thing, a lot of them are really small and hard to find, and they're still discovering things in Madagascar, which is one of the reasons that our friends are helping to reforest the mangrove and working with Eden Reforestation, because sadly, do you guys remember the statistic about what percentage of the rainforest have actually been destroyed since humans have lived there?
90%?
It was close to that.
80%.
So they are a lot of the things that weren't yet even discovered have probably been destroyed. What's the cool animal that is extinct that used to be lived there, and they found their eggs all over the place?
It was an elephant bird, and it was about 7 feet tall.
Yeah, and they still can find their eggs all over.
They're
Like
huge. They're
egg
this big.
parts. There's like egg parts and some full eggs.
Yeah. So maybe
what's
we'll
inside
see.
of it?
I
The
think
bird,
they're
there's
just
nothing.
empty, probably. Yeah. Okay, so what do the Malagasy people look like? They're so varied. They're beautiful. Here's a really cool picture of a woman with some of the traditional face painting on. And there's different tribes. There's a bunch of different tribes of Malagasy people, but they all speak Malagasy. And we're learning Malagasy, right? Does anyone remember how to say hello? Manaona.
Manaona. Yeah, that's what I was. I knew it started with an N.
And to say goodbye, you say Veluma.
Yeah, Veluma. And that one, there was like butter. What was that butter one?
I don't remember which
Like,
one.
remember that
See you
one?
later.
No, yeah.
Amini Manataka.
Yeah, Omni remember that. I can't say it.
I'm
Omni
gonna need a buttercup.
Yeah, it sounds like
I'm going to need a buttercup.
Amini Manataka. That
Amini
means
Manataka.
I'll see you later. Okay, so other interesting things about Madagascar is they only have 2 seasons. They have a wet season and a dry season, and we're going to be there during their dry, cooler season, which is kind of like their winter, essentially. Also,
Dry
it's
It won't rain as much.
the dry season is cooler, isn't that
Wait,
interesting?
when we go there, it's going to be rainy?
No,
It's going to be dry.
yeah.
It'll be drier. And
Yeah.
nice
It's
and
opposite. Last summer we were in Costa Rica, and it was their rainy
It
season,
rained a lot.
and it was their cool season, but it's opposite because you know what? We're on the other side of the equator. We're going to be able to see what's one of the constellations we're excited to see.
You guys remember?
The
I know.
Southern
The Southern Cross.
Cross.
Southern Cross.
So other cool
See
things
that
about the Malagasy people, the original inhabitants came from Indonesia, contrary to popular belief. This map actually shows a cool little thing about which route they took to come to Madagascar from Indonesia. And so their language is also stemmed more from the Indonesian. It's very eclectic. And Faith, you're asking, what's the temperature there? It's going to be probably in the 70s during the day in the capital city, which is in the middle of the island where we go first. And then it gets down even into the 40s or so in the evening. So we're going to have to bundle up.
So you think about the highest would be 70 when we're there?
Except for then we're going to go up to the coast. We're going to go up to Majunga
So
and
80?
Nosy Bay, and that'll probably get into the 80s. So yeah, I think it'll be comfortable.
There you go.
And then what about the exports? What are some of the things that the Malagasy people are known for sending out to the rest of the world that people like buying from Madagascar? Do you guys want to list some of these things?
Coffee and chocolate.
Yeah, wait.
What about that one?
Vanilla beans.
When do we notice the Malagasy vanilla beans? They advertise them all the time when we're eating something very cold, made with Madagascar.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Your vanilla bean
Vanilla
ice cream
bean.
typically has vanilla beans from Madagascar.
Yum, yum.
What else does it export?
Sugar and cotton.
Cotton, like cotton
For your
Yeah.
plants.
to make your
Yeah,
clothes,
cotton
yeah.
to help make our
Plants,
clothing.
That's right.
And the Malagasy people love music. They will find a way to make musical instruments out of, whip up a guitar out of just about anything.
Yeah, literally, just they find wood, make in the strings, make the
I know, I had a cool picture.
guitar.
I don't know if I can find it. But
It was in here.
Connor, what else was really interesting about long ago, like 200 years, there was a presence of what?
Pirates that came in Madagascar, in a part of like the beaches. There was a certain beach. Which beach was that?
It was called Ile Sainte Marie.
Ile Sainte Marie.
Yeah, island of Sainte Marie. Yeah.
The beach. And a lot of pirates came there.
They actually have gravestones
Yeah.
with this what is on the
The
gravestone.
marking, the skull with the bones.
Yeah.
The skull
Yes.
mark.
So here's a picture that we found in here that shows their guitars that they made and some of their traditional instruments. They play something called a balia. So I think we're going to be able to do lots of singing. Oh, Emily asked a good question. If they have, ask it.
Lightning bugs.
Oh, you just called.
Wait.
I don't know. I don't remember lightning bugs there. I didn't even realize how lucky we were to have lightning bugs here in Ohio until we had friends that visited from Utah, and they said they never had seen lightning bugs before. Connor, did you catch one?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, he's going to bring it back over and see if it'll light up for us. Any other questions out there? Okay, let's see, Connor. Let's see if it'll light up. Oh!
Wow!
I got one. Okay, let's see if he'll light up. Maybe try and keep it.
Oh, dang it! I'll go get it. I got one. I got one.
You got it.
I light it up.
Oh,
It won't show it like
here it
that.
is. Maybe
It's
he
showing
will.
up. It won't light up.
Here.
Emily,
Oh,
dang it.
well.
It's
They
hard.
are camera shy, aren't they?
You don't like the camera.
So we leave 1 week from today. We have 1 more week until we go. We're trying to get all packed up, and we're going to be sharing lots of episodes of our adventures while we're there as well. All right? Anything else you guys want to share or say?
No, that's pretty good.
All right.
Any questions?
Any questions?
Wait. I found one more lightning bug. One more.
Okay, let's
you
see.
give
Come
your-
around here.
You give your
Come on.
questions.
Nikki
when she
Robertson
shows-
says thumbs up.
Thank you.
Emily, hold it
Nikki
like this to
Robertson.
see if it'll light up.
Robinson's. Robert.
Let's see if it'll light up.
Pink blackbird.
Oh, it's a question.
Blackbeard.
Whoa.
Blackbeard, maybe.
Beard. That's
Blackbeard actually might have made it there.
Oh, I saw it light up.
I'm guessing yes.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with yes.
Blackbeard got around a lot, but we will look that up.
He went to a lot of places.
I like that question, Faith Butler.
All right,
That was
and
actually a good question.
for those of you that have never seen a lightning bug,
Wow!
you should come visit us in Ohio because
We get a ton
this is
every
pretty
single
special.
night. We get a ton out here and we catch them. Oh.
Bye. All right, we'll see you soon on our next episode, Mission to Madagascar.
Bye-bye, guys.
Peace
Thank you for
out.